Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the USC Trojans and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Longhorns headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. Fielded in the end zone. It's Devlin. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. In the backfield, it's Danzy. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The hand to the running back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, did they want to run it up the middle? Do they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him early. I wonder if they'll keep trying it, because we haven't seen a lot of people week in and week out that has been able to block that big fella.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The screen, he's got wheels. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Madness. Look out. They get to him as he throws.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Drops back. It's Manning. Left side is Coleman. Across the 25, he's got room. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Smothers. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive gain. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
With the run on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run.
And that's a great stop by this defense. 2nd down and goal, getting the lost yardage play, now putting your defense in a better position for 3rd down.
The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Manning from the gun on third down. Out wide right, it smothers. Touchdown, Longhorns! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Running inside, it's Miller. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Pushes ahead. Fights off a defender. At the 45 on his way. Turning on the Jets. Inside the 10. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
It is so nice to have a guy that can take a play that looks like it's going for no gain, break the tackle, and then you've got an explosive play now in great field position.
It's so awesome. You don't have to block it perfectly. He makes the guy miss, breaks the tackle, goes almost all the way down the field. Great play call. Give it to that guy.
Working that wide receiver screen. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Trojans.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Gets the back moving. Fighting off the defender. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Manning unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Rush right in his face. And he gets rid of it.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Arch is going to throw for it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Manning to the air again. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Coleman. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Open space at the 25. But he's got room. Touchdown, Longhorn. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off-play action on 1st down. Buying a little time to his left. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
You see offenses doing this a lot now. When you got a scrambling quarterback, get him outside the pocket. Run a bootleg to the left where he has the option. What can he do? Pick him up, put him down, and go get some yardage, or he can throw it down the field to try to make an even bigger play.
Second down to the air. Time that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. The snap sets up the throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They'll keep this drive moving.
Ain't no fucking way you
this
game.
These two guys,
oh my God.
They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Fucking way, man.
They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout.
Why do they got that dumbass?
And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Fuck you, man.
Long here. Turns up, it's Anderson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Turns it upfield. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in.
Wait, no way.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work.
Click off.
The big
Good
fella
tackle.
in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. He's past the sticks. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down.
I got 13 yards rushing.
42.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice block.
Bro, what? He didn't.
You could tell the speed, the wheels.
What the fuck just happened?
Field, making a huge rushing play.
The Longhorns want to move quickly.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy.
Oh my God.
Get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew
That's crazy.
This one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield.
Okay.
48. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll field this one in tight quarters. They'll get it out to about
Bro, I've never seen that shit.
Where they'll mark him down.
Got a bubble screen and he ran up the field.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1.
Damn, what the fuck?
For a reason. This guy...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Bulldozes his way through.
This nigga tried to speed boost? What the fuck?
With the football, he's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Tight end now in motion. Now from inside the red zone. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's dragged down to the 12 as they try to cash in.
I don't know why. I don't know.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink. They really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback.
Come on, we gotta put it in the end zone.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run inside. It smothers. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Here's Arch to throw. Rushes on.
Oh my God.
Down he goes.
One of the things I love about this
royally
defense,
fucking
they're
up.
so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Damn. Fucking up.
They'll have
Fucking
to
get
push the
sacked
ball
so
down the
fast.
field here on 3rd and long.
And they're not helping me with these offensive line. Like, this is fucking crazy.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Throws it back.
Let's go, Cam Coleman.
Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Motion from the back. To throw, Manning. Caught in the backfield. It's
Nigga, oh, gotta get out.
He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. He
Golly.
comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Manning. Got his man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8.
Bro, it wouldn't let me move.
Great penetration by
Man.
this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second.
Oh, Lord, dude.
They'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Throwing Manning. They'll run the screen.
He's got...
They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin our wraparound with ECU taking on the number 17 team, the Temple Owls. And it's the Pirates.
Damn.
Setting
Is this rain just fucked me up or what?
Offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today.
I don't understand why everybody's just moving like the ankle weights on.
500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
So
How this game, the defensive tackle went all the way out and sealed the edge.
Powers inside. Smashes through the tackle. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Hold on to your block and
ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they
spread you out.
Got the big first down.
Now moving to his right, looking
no, Paul.
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A
Circle was so open.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones. And you got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays in the perfect moments, and they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town.
Number 55, you're running with get the
this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it.
And he's not even looking.
Up here.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Quarterback changing the play. They'll send the back in motion. Here's Manning to throw. Here comes the heat.
Bro, and then all of a sudden, okay.
Releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here and let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. They stop him almost immediately.
God,
there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout.
He caught that? Oh my God. There ain't no way that's what he was reading.
They needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Look at
Really
that
nice
pass.
there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy
Getting
right
bumped
here
and
to
everything.
play at a high level week in and week out, because this guy has the skills and the tools to take them there.
Tells to run, wants to pass. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Knocked down immediately. But they called that an ISO play, and it was isolated for a loss.
And they try to isolate a linebacker inside and really run the football right at you, right down the middle. But you better move those big defensive linemen out of the way and create some space. They didn't do it, and you could tell that's why the ball went nowhere.
The give to the back.
Bro, but this... Come on, man.
35 got it up to the 37-yard line, but still a little bit short of the line to gain. It'll be fourth down. Pulls it.
Let's go. He fucked that up. Appreciate it.
To stop him a few yards short.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a
These
play
niggas not
in that
blocking
type of
whatsoever.
situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it.
Everybody's
Curious
missing
to
their
see
blocks.
what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Blaylock. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing and
Why are we playing LSU's
conservative, that's two runs back to back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time and try to get their offense the football back?
Third down from the gun, Manning.
Bro, what the fuck? I'm going for it. I can't.
Defense, a negative play on third down.
This shit is not annoying.
I got to take away my throwing lanes and then react to that running back. What does the QB do? Checks the ball down, thinks his running back can make the play in space. The defense says absolutely not. Breaks on the football, gets him down on the ground, forcing the fourth down.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Unloads to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks.
Bell out. We'll take it.
They'll knock him down, but he
like, what the
moves
fuck, dude?
And the fourth down decision pays off big time. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Arch Madness. On target. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep.
That's not what I picked. What the fuck?
Hits inside. It's Blaylock. And they get him on the ground. And that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter.
There are no holes.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25 late in the season. Time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down.
Man to man.
Manning. Out wide left, it's Blaylock.
First.
Great job by the defense to force this fourth down, but a field goal would make it a two.
Why are these receivers not blocking?
Oh, and the defense, they rise up to the challenge in a critical moment in this game. Third down, trailing by a possession late. They had to find a way to force an incompletion. They've now done that, and they're hoping the punt team trots on the field because they can sense victory on the horizon.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal.
Tight end versus a corner, and he barely.
And they add 6 more to that trip to the house. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Coming out with it, it's Devlin. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot.
Come on, man.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find.
Colin Simmons can't get a sack to save his life.
And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Long way to go on second down. He'll set up to throw.
Oh, good shit.
Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. And
What? Good pass.
30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
That was a damn good pass.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it first and 10.
Give me the...
Hand off from the shotgun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He's got the...
And then that's on me.
Down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Wants to throw on first. Throws to the wideout.
Pick the ball off.
Get rid of it.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right side.
Where the flip is my defense?
Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Working the ground game.
The face mask, God, dude, they're just gonna
Let's see which way that's gonna go.
hold me
This
up and
defense
down.
is trying to protect
field.
the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. The Trojans line it up with a 1st and goal. The corners are walked up tight. Gonna look downfield again.
Where's my flats guy?
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short game.
Got a hard flat.
Love the play call by the offense. Love drag routes down this close to the goal line. 1st down, you're just trying to get an easy completion, catch and run, walk in, score.
Bro, niggas get
Defense made a nice
out
play.
of
They
stupid
made the
ass
tackle, so now
game,
you gotta
doing
turn the
dumb
page.
shit.
You got to find something here on 2nd.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's McLaughlin. Under pressure.
Let's go.
And down he goes. A defense
Big play.
And when you get closer to this area near the red zone and closer inside the 5 like you are here, it's tough to throw certain routes, right? Like you need to throw those slants. You need to throw those fades. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands really, really quickly because you know you're going to get some pressure from that defense.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal.
Let's
And
go.
this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, it looked bad for a little bit, but how about the defense coming through? Back-to-back sacks. Now it's 4th and goal. Decision time for the offense, but the defense made it really, really difficult getting those negative plays in back-to-back situations.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. He's looking to throw. Going for 6.
We'll take it.
Dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th
I would've
down.
liked to pick.
That decision will be
He threw that
questioned.
ugly.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Determined run, but he's stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
Yeah, and a nice job by this defense. This is a critical moment, right? We got to get the football back. They're backed up, thank goodness. Force a punt here, get the football back so we can make some magic here in this 4th quarter.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Arch is going to throw for it. Going long. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Moves the pocket. It's Manning. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag
Offensive pass interference.
Where's this going to go? So
Oh,
the
yeah,
penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
Ah, bro.
The Longhorns will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
That nigga getting clamped up over there.
Looks it in at the 40. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help.
All
out
of
the
USC's corners must be 95 speed and above. All of them. Must be. Gotta be.
From the gun, the ground game. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. And
Give you
the
that.
Trojans will hustle to the
Keep the
line.
clock moving.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does.
There
They'll
we go.
get right
Keep
back on the
the
ball
clock moving.
really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. That will take us to the 2-minute time.
23 seconds and didn't even get a first. I'll take it.
This offense to put together a miracle. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Burrowing for yardage.
Go.
And he gets it right on the cusp.
40 seconds and no first.
Pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Handoff again.
We'll take it.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On the option. And now
we'll take it.
The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Before they snap it on 4th down, we have a timeout call. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Going to take a shot.
What? Oh, my gosh.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They're doing everything they can to erase this deficit, and they convert another 4th down.
This defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They've had him in 2 4th down situations.
Nigga, where the fuck is my guy over there?
He takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
You have nobody over there.
The good news is you scored a touchdown, and you've made this a 1-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Moving out.
Go down. It don't matter.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. 25 ticks remaining. There's enough time if they can recover this onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazy.
Makes the grab in their space. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch. Guess they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
And it's your job to stop it. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The snap wants to throw to start this drive.
Oh, I bumped my own guy.
Left side is Anderson.
That's on me. That's crazy.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. He got a step and just dusted the field. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. The hands team out there to avert disaster, and so they do. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Changing the routes with his receivers. Here's Arch to throw. Stepping to the right. He throws back to the left side.
Oh, he got it.
He's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard, 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
I'm bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Man, he only had 250. Rushing was atrocious. Yeah, damn, Miami almost lost at Georgia Tech. Damn, Indiana lost to UCLA. How the fuck is Wisconsin number 2? Somebody please explain that. Okay. He ain't beat nobody ranked in a month. That's crazy. How the fuck is Notre Dame number 8? I beat number 6. I guess. Boy, way down there. Way down there. How do you have 2 running? Wait. Running back in that. $2,800 yards, 22 touchdowns. 3,000 yards, 28 touchdowns. 70 and 270. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Damn, Colin Simmons fell off all the awards. We playing Louisville first round.